a dishwasher in. Look at this. Look how far out from the cabinet it is. Look how they have this thing installed. I can literally, it's not even fastened to anything. If you close it all the way, it hits the front of, wants to hit the front of this. It's not wired properly either, however they have this cord hooked up. If you look at the bottom of this plug, whenever you, let me see if I can get some light in here. Look at the bottom of that plug. See this plug? How it's black on the bottom? This thing, when you plug it in, it blows sparks out that bottom of that plug. And it blows the breaker. So whoever wired this thing up probably didn't wire it up properly. There's some wires touching up underneath it. So I don't know who you paid to do this, but this is nonsense, bro. Look at this thing. Look at this. It's out 1.5 inches from the cabinets. So I'm going to take, I'm going to pull it out and see what's up, because when you plug this thing in, it blows sparks out it and blows the breaker. Look at the bottom of that plug, how burnt it is. That's from this thing. That's from the cord. So anyway, I'll get this to you later. I'll see you. Okay, they had the wires crossed on this thing up underneath here.
Oh, they have them mixed around?
Yeah, they're mixed around. And check this out, Mark. This thing hits the bottom of this, because whoever put these countertops in, these countertops are supposed to sit on 1/2 inch or 3/4 inches of wood strips under here, so it lifts the countertop more. You can see that right here. See where the old countertop was? It was up here. So whoever put these countertops in left off the underlayment, the wood up underneath. It dropped this whole thing by 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch. So you got no clearance under here for anything. This is supposed to be up 3/4 of an inch higher, so there's room for this thing. If you put this thing in all the way, what you can't even do, they can't get to the buttons. So I don't know what you're gonna do to fix that, but these countertops need to come off here, and they need to be put back down on some 1/2 inch strips all the way around on both sides. You don't have any clearance here. They can't even put their hand under here to open the drawers. You can't fit it under there because they're so low. They need to be raised. So that's my recommendation. They're not going to be able to use this dishwasher at all. Not the way it's installed, and not with the countertop like that sitting down on top of it. So do what you want with this, but this is not good, you know. So, but I for sure talked to whoever installed this thing. They didn't really even install it, man. It wasn't even braced to anything at all. So, all right, man. Talk to you. Okay, so I just went to plug it back in and shot a flame out the bottom of this thing. Look at the wires here. See these wires? They're exposed. They were jammed up in here too tightly. Whoever put this thing in, they were just careless, man. They shredded the wires up underneath this thing. You can see it right there. So I'm not even going to plug this thing back in. I'm just going to put the cover back on it, and you can deal with your appliance people, whoever did this, but this is atrocious. I'll talk to you later. Just so you know, this is how this dishwasher goes up under this countertop. You have to pull up on it to push it through it. It actually hits right here. And like I said, if it had the 1/2 inch or 5/8 inch of furring strip up under there, this countertop would come down to here. You'd have all kinds of room up under there. So when they shut this thing, they can reach their fingers in here and control it. This thing is worthless the way it's installed. So, all right, this will be the last rant on this one. I'll talk to you later.